Give us weapons! 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 Give us weapons!
Друзі, з нами сьогодні також представник Боснії і Герцеговини Сатко. Він розповість про свій досвід і про підтримку України. Сатко, вам слово.
Thank you very much. I would like first to thank you for a chance to talk with you, and I wish you all the best with this aggression. I want to ask you not to stop fighting like you are today. You have to defend your own country. Nobody else will do it for you. Like in Bosnia. But one thing you should know, you are not a member of NATO. Bosnia was not a member of NATO back in 1992, but you are a member of United Nations. Bosnia is a member of United Nations. Still, in Bosnia, they allowed genocide. I was detained in concentration camp Marska in Mujagica in 1992. I was 20 years old. I almost died. I lost many friends. I lost my grandmother, my best friend, my teachers. My whole city is destroyed. I have the pictures here. I will not lose time to show it to you. What I want to tell you, if United Nations, the European Union, NATO, does not help you to stop genocide, then they are guilty of genocide. That's what you just said. So, it's decided on 12th of January 1951, after Holocaust. People here, we were not living there, at least I wasn't, were saying never again. Anne Frank, Holocaust, never again. That's why they made a convention. And I hoped in 1992 that I will be watching Barcelona Olympics, how Yugoslav team will be playing against NBA, Dream Team. And I didn't watch it. Only thing I was watching were walls and people being killed around me. And I almost died. I will show you my picture. You will not believe it, but it's me on 8th of August 1992. And the other picture is in 2013, the same place. The world was watching the Olympics. And what I did that time, listen very carefully. They first called it civil war because Yugoslavia was dissoluting. So it was very easy to say people are fighting each other. Muslims against Serbs, Croats against those, etc. Rubbish. They call it civil war because then they don't need to intervene. They call it ethnic cleansing because it's legally nothing. Nobody called it genocide until 1995, but it was too late. 100,000 people dead, 1 million refugees. Your country is much bigger, you already have many refugees. I'm just telling you, you were started, you need to stop it by threatening them, informing them, if you don't help us as you are obliged to, just sue them, sue as you did Russia. Let Americans, let British, let everybody go and defend themselves because your people are being detained as we speak, as you know. Already, I saw it on the news. They're already being brought to Russia, and in a few days, some of them will die. They have to send journalists there. They have to send International Red Cross immediately. They saved our lives. My life is not saved by CIA, although they knew. My life is saved, and many other people, by British journalists who entered the camps, and then International Red Cross came, and finally the camps stopped. But that's not enough. It's just the beginning. Last thing. We need ceasefire, so the international community has to get Lavrov or Putin or whoever from Moscow to stop the war by ceasefire and sit and talk as soon as possible. Every day counts. You know it better than me. Every day counts. So ceasefire, peace talks, and there is even a peace plan written, by the way, how to do it with Slavic coalition. Slavic countries, we are brothers and sisters. If I start speaking Bosnian, you would understand something. Slavic coalition of countries from the Balkans, Bosnia, Montenegro, Macedonia, etc., Netherlands, Canada, these countries could be a mediator to stop the war. Like they did in Kosovo. It was a Finnish guy, remember Finnish guy, who was acceptable by Milosevic regime, so they need a mediator to stop who is acceptable for both sides. because Putin is brainwashing his people. Many Russians don't want this war, I'm sure, but they are brainwashed for decades. You just said yourself, they are thinking that Ukraine is their country, which is not true. So someone has to tell them it's not true. They are not allowed to enter your country, like Serbia did to Bosnia, like Croatia did to Bosnia. And even nowadays they are trying to do it. Even European Parliament is inviting people, by the way, who are friends of Putin. Imagine that Lukashenko would come to European Parliament, or Kadyrov. Just 10 days ago, Milorad Dodik was here, and Dragan Čović, Bosnian Serb and Bosnian Croat, who tried to destroy my country again, who are openly supporting Putin regime, same like Vučić. European Parliament should stop talking with these people. Dragan Čović is a war criminal. He used people from the concentration camps to work in his factory. It's proven. They are corrupt. And Dodik even insulted my nation, my ethnic group. We are Bosnians, Bosniaks. But he said, listen, just last year, we are people without character, we are servant people, we are people without capacity. That's what one of the Putin guys in Balkans is talking about my nation again. So this war, if we don't stop it, could even move to the Balkans, then it could be really a real world war. So this is also something EU knows and should know, and it's up to you to stop it and ask them for a ceasefire. Again, journalists to the camps, press, International Red Cross to save the guys who are detained now, and of course stop shooting now. Slava Ukraini!
Слава Україні! Слава